say city light jantra for no omo brazil no atete so ejinem an wedwa. Okay, yanko enim. And this is what the Pentecost people are saying. We are going to cause people to come onto the streets, and we are going to warn any government that if you vote against this bill, we will vote you out. That is it. There's no room for neutrality, he told journalists. And the caption down there, and the report is from Joy News, it says, and I quote, "We will vote out any government that opposes anti-LGBT plus bill, Church of Pentecost for Anakasa." So, but say, from the beginning, the Bible now can say in the end times, in the end times, as of what for beba. In the end times now, so a year, bema omnim bema das beba, and ba omnim ba da beba. Na yadina most of the Bible, the Bible the kaya no. Revelations in the kaya, nyamna kaya. Revelations said it. I'll say the end times no way na beba, and na mudi di abedru there, and the eba most of the saying. Now all stop on the next, oh ye be free Bible muno. And but the most important thing about this statement, actually said these people are the biggest hypocrites on earth. These kind of Pentecostal leaders, you kill them first. You know why? Now, and then I'm here in Sembebri. This man today is saying, say, 3 million Pentecostals, they are in Ghana, and that they will demonstrate, they will fight any person, any government that legalizes LGBTQ. So the Pentecost church knows that there's something called demonstration. There's something called voting against the government. You see, they are doing politics with this issue. I was thinking, sir, you were going to stand on your feet, and I listened to some stupid audio. Now he was talking in parliament, and that people should not vote for. They should vote against this because they shouldn't vote. Argue their basis shouldn't be about science. Today, a whole leader of the Pentecostal church saying, "Say they don't believe in science." You see how foolish these people are. They also be understand more mutim no more mobo no more oh na enu anoma Christopher Nyankopon de omeko won Jimmy. The issue now abano, it is not about Christianity, it's not about a religion. Let's look at the issues critically, socially. Let's analyze the issue. Now in the first place, this thing we are talking about, LGBTQ, no? How did it start? How did it get in here? What are the principles? DNA, I will do this point. Yanti Kromhana Ekufuado and the government Echo Europe Echo J 170 million euros loan at the buyer. The Europeans are the people who legalized gay, LGBT. What? They are the ones, and they have more people in Europe. Gays, lesbians, belonging to the transgender community. They pay taxes to these governments. When I ask them a question, say, "And you're president in Echo Europe, Echo J taxes are a year gay for 2 years. Ediababeshamono, Kwasiampenyi Biankasa." Me see, Muslims, Muslims preko, owi preko, sunum preko nkwan. These Christians don't want to face the reality, but they always want people to believe that they are right every time. Me say, owi preko as a Muslim, but unum preko nkwan. You think we are foolish? Today we should ignore science. We should look at your foolish religion and take to make a decision. Nobody has said LGBT should be imposed on Ghanaians, but don't try and use religion. Don't try and use that foolish power you have on some ignorant people who think you will lead them to heaven, no, to decide the fate of this nation. The issues should be analyzed critically. And in the first place, one namu, and the insight is way. The president himself has not been able to boldly say he does not want this or that. He danced around the issue. In fact, he said it's bound to happen. He said there aren't much people who are showing anger towards that. Something could trigger. You have refused to answer these things. And today you are sitting there, you are foolishly exhibiting what? We are Pentecost people. We have 3 million people. Who cares? Pentecost for me and wine. Montiana Eric J. said, J. No. All see cathedral. No. Didn't support Emma, lesbians, gay, LGBT4. Which of you guys, foolish people, was able to say we don't need somebody who supports LGBT to build a cathedral? Yanti Kroman the last 2 weeks. Mudimu Jimmy for plane Eba US is a mobile behind the scenes fundraising to raise money to come and build a cathedral. Ekromha is gay, legalized. Do you know where they get their money from? Do you know the people they do business with? I am not here. But the issue to defend anything, the issue is let's stop being hypocritical about issues. We were supposed to start from the beginning. And I was telling you people, say, Jimina mo cover nyama, it will get to a point you'll be irrelevant. So these Pentecostal people are the most hypocritical people on earth. Montetia sorry them when I'm on. And then some people say, Bonene ebisu chen biana. Are some of the sins bigger? Because Bible mukra now 7 sins bonen son and Yankopon so uchi wa ma clear cut judgment for those boneno. And in the Bible there were 7 sins God says he hates. Even God did not clarify the kind of judgment and a punishment or the tosa boneno. So you cannot tell me say fighting against LGBT is different from fighting against corruption. If you want to fight LGBT, fight corruption. Fight the president using the taxpayers' money to do unnecessary things. Fight people who have shot Ghanaians to die during election. Fight illegality. Fight crime. You don't foolishly select and think you are already holy in front of the Lord. Nobody on earth, man born by a woman, has seen the face of God before. And nobody can tell me what God thinks about me. It is only God who can decide, or it is only God who can tell me what he thinks. Man, a woman born, you cannot tell me the mind of God. Munjai Jimino, now you're looking at the issues. Now it is crumbling. So signatures for what? Your own parliament now, they are gays there. Do you know? There are lesbians there. At least Asla told us that she used to be a lesbian. I've never seen anybody who used to be a lesbian. Any lesbian is a lesbian. There's nothing like I used to be a lesbian. So you need to look at the issues. Ni enjai Jimino, ni enjai Bible di ununu ni pano, ni enjai Bible ne pesi di divide Ghana. Yo, you know what demonstration is, and you people know what voting against is. So you are using that as a bargaining chip to force politicians to do what you want. You are very ignorant. You people are very dumb. You people are the ones dividing this issue, this nation. LGBT in our land, in our laws, is illegal. How do we fight it? What are the physical reality things that we need to attack? Don't sit there and foolishly go and bring 15,000 who are Pentecost people. To hell with them. Oh yeah. To hell with Pentecost leadership. In some form, none of you heard, right? In some form, your body petu no. When to man can say, yet to chrome ha, into the yeah, we can hit the street. Foolish people. That's why I didn't want to hit the street. Now, how about the witch camp for no war? Why don't we channel that energy and go and say, Mr. President, if you don't close this witch camp down and make sure we will not, the 3 million foolish people following me, we will not vote for you. These are basic fundamental things that you need to get right. Stop being selective. The moment you start to be selective, that's when I get pissed. Because the foolishness is too much. And a Pentecost ni, and an Anglican ni, and a Roman ni, and a Jimmy Chrono. Oma munum Guinness to Ghana. What you say? You say Guinness no mo jaye. Oma omu wiya nyomo Ghana no. Ye ni ana Sunday ko jina sorry dem Jimmy ehun ni asabe bokro no. Foolishness. Ye tiana Pentecost elder anyenyenye nyemoma wa sorry dem. Who are you people? How clean are you? What makes you people think we think you are holy than anyone? We are looking at the Ghana issue. We are looking at the critical issue. Is it against people's fundamental human rights? If it is not, let it go. If it is, let us tweak it. That is how reasonable people think. You foolishly come to Europe and America and take money from people who have legalized homosexuality, LGBT and all that, and you come home and you want to pretend as if you've done nothing. Are you sick in the head? That is me. And you see, let me tell you people, I don't care. Even in the Pentecost church, the issue is, and I'm not here to defend LGBT for never. I'm not here to condemn LGBT for never. Who am I? We need to look at the issues. I'm Chairman to me. We need to look at the issues. The real issue we are talking about here is, say, Obi a gay. Let's be realistic. Me hear the first gay story in Ghana in 2012, 13 thereabouts. It is on the Time magazine. It is on their site. And when I did that story, that time we had about 70,000 Ghanaians who were gays in Ghana. Yes, I'm telling you for a fact. 2012 thereabouts. That time there were about 70,000 young men and women who were into LGBT and all that. 70,000. So let me tell you, with all due respect, let's put everything aside. Says I'm George a gay, how does it affect me? Because Majority of these people we see say they are getting involved in these kind of things we see say negative, no? If they had opportunities to put their minds on other things, majority of them wouldn't have gotten themselves involved in this. Yeah, they are all idle. The youth that we are blaming today, you see, they are veering into LGBT and all that. No? Majority of them, if they had things doing, they were not idle. I tell you, majority of them will not get into this. It is because we have not tackled the fundamentals. The fundamentals are creating opportunities for the young men and women, for the young girl and young boy, for the man and woman, give them opportunities and they will make the right decisions. And nobody is saying, you see, it is not like that. But we are looking at our country. We are trying to find solutions to a problem. How do we find solutions? What are the problems? The problems are, let us engage them. Let us make them busy. Let us get them jobs. Because some of these young ones say, Akoya Jubilee House, Lord Comey, sleeping with them and messing their ass up is because it is money. Lord Comey is a first-class person, sodomizing boys in Ghana, and we all know everybody's quiet. Or to Jubilee House, and if I open the phone line, people will call from the Greater Accra region. How many people Lord Comey has sodomized, slept with young men, messed them up? This guy is in the Jubilee House, walking there. Some of them did not want to do it because they needed money. Because Lord Comey has money, because he's in government, because he's pulling strings, because he can use money to influence majority of them. These Pentecost people know Lord Comey is gay. He's sleeping with young boys. He's abusing kids in Ghana. Everybody is quiet. We are foolishly writing signatures and saying what? It will change the situation. LGBT is already in Ghana. LGBT is already in Ghana. It has roots. We looked on because we are foolish. We have decided not to speak on fundamental things. We knew that it is in Ghana, and every single individual in Ghana knows that LGBT is in Ghana, and it has roots. Do you think it's a joke? These are the realities. Sometimes I tell people, you think I am like, no, these are facts. Go out there. Go out there. You know it is there. They're all over the place. We created the opportunity for people to use us. So today you come out and say, I am bringing signatures. We will vote against you. Who cares? And you are the same people who voted for him. You are the same people who brought him. You are the same people who have looked on for him to foolishly destroy the nation. You didn't speak. I go forward. Jimmy. Kelvin, you're welcome on some gym. Oko ha kosi KVIP toilet or yebeba, ye the coins beba, coins near the homaboso, ye the margins and one sarge. I'm me say. Oko heavena, kosi KVIP air condition boom. Yenny, yebeba, baby, free yebeba, near Sabe Mao coins, near try to, near Didi or heaven restaurant, near Kakoda, or Cotes near ba. What but damn, unim heaven. Unim the Okekano. Do the right thing here. Make sure your fellow Ghanaian, make sure the rules work, make sure the laws are. That's all. You people are being selective about which one is what we are sitting in this country almost 1 year now. Soldiers entered parliament. You saw it. Nobody has spoken about it. Yet your body panai to ejimiphobia and kanhoshe. Yet you chroma your registration, your board gentleman school, young man, you kuno. I was wagon and more market signature ba. You think born in a business chebi. Weja and I can't cassette and go for ways and only use. Yes, you cry charity now. So I'm being honest with you people. It is there. You cannot stop it. Suddenly, Yakutan Power is out. He's defending LGBT. Ask yourself why. Were we not here when PDS struck issues by? Who did we bring? And Kia Yakutan Power and restructuring. You think Yakutan Power is out there for no reason? He's out there to defend the shit of the president. The shit of the president is to make sure, say, what the president wants happen. Suddenly, it came from nowhere. He is an agent and promoting LGBT. Are you thinking? People have no idea. Aglo, more way. Kon sampa ye abeyisam